When people think of exotic animals, they usually picture wild creatures that belong only in jungles or oceans. But what if I told you that some of these unusual animals can actually live in your home, legally, responsibly, and safely? Today we're looking at 5 adorable exotic animals you can actually own, and why they've captured the hearts of pet lovers around the world. Let's begin with the fennec fox. Native to the deserts of North Africa, these foxes are known for their enormous ears and playful personalities. Unlike their wild relatives, fennec foxes have adapted surprisingly well to life with humans. They're curious, energetic, and bond closely with their owners. While they require lots of space to run and play, their size makes them manageable, only about the size of a small cat. With proper care, they can be affectionate companions, though they'll always keep a little bit of their wild spirit. Owners describe them as loyal but mischievous, prone to digging and darting around at lightning speed, behaviors that reflect their desert survival instincts. For families willing to invest in enrichment and outdoor enclosures, fennec foxes provide a rare and unforgettable bond. Their diet usually consists of a mix of high-quality cat food, insects, and fruits, ensuring they stay healthy and energetic. Because they're nocturnal by nature, many owners notice that fennecs become most playful during the evening hours, adding excitement to a quiet home. Next is the sugar glider, a tiny marsupial from Australia that looks like something out of a cartoon. With their big round eyes and the ability to glide between trees using a skin membrane stretched from wrist to ankle, sugar gliders are endlessly entertaining. They're highly social animals, which means they thrive when kept in pairs or small groups. Owners describe them as affectionate, often climbing onto their shoulders or snuggling into pockets. Caring for them requires attention to diet and social needs, but for those willing to commit, sugar gliders offer a unique and adorable bond. In fact, sugar gliders are known to form strong connections with their humans, responding to their voices and even learning to recognize them by scent. Unlike many small animals, they can live for over a decade in captivity, making them long-term companions. However, their nocturnal nature means they are most active at night, perfect for people who don't mind a pet that comes alive after sunset. Their diet must include fruits, specialized pellets, and protein sources like insects to stay balanced. With the right care, sugar gliders are among the most interactive exotic pets you can own. Another fascinating choice is the axolotl, sometimes called the Mexican walking fish. Despite the name, axolotls are actually amphibians, closely related to salamanders. What makes them so extraordinary is their permanent, youthful appearance. They retain their gills, soft skin, and underwater lifestyle throughout their lives. With their feathery gills and perpetual smile, they look like creatures from a fantasy world. Easy to keep in aquariums, axolotls are relatively low maintenance compared to other exotic pets, making them popular among those who want something truly unusual but still manageable. What sets axolotls apart is their remarkable regenerative ability. They can regrow entire limbs, parts of their spinal cord, and even pieces of their heart or brain. Scientists study them intensively in hopes of unlocking medical breakthroughs for humans. So, when you care for an axolotl, you're not just keeping a unique pet, you're housing a creature that could hold secrets to the future of medicine. They thrive in cool, filtered aquariums with minimal disturbance in a protein-rich diet, such as worms or small aquatic insects. With their low demands and captivating appearance, axolotls provide owners with a mesmerizing glimpse into the resilience of nature. Fourth on our list is the hedgehog. These small mammals, covered in soft spines, have become increasingly popular in recent years. Despite their prickly look, hedgehogs are gentle, curious creatures that can bond well with their owners. They love exploring, rolling into tiny balls when startled, and even making little snuffling noises as they investigate their surroundings. With a proper enclosure, a wheel for exercise, and a balanced diet, hedgehogs are relatively easy to care for and bring a unique charm to any household. Each hedgehog has its own personality. Some are shy, preferring quiet observation, while others are bold explorers, eagerly climbing over anything in their path. Their nocturnal habits make them active at night, and many owners enjoy watching their quirky behaviors under dim light. Hedgehogs also have a fascinating habit called self-anointing, where they create frothy saliva and spread it over their spines, a mystery that continues to puzzle researchers. Whether as a conversation starter or a quiet companion, hedgehogs are irresistibly endearing. They live best with a diet rich in protein and fat, often a mix of high-quality cat food and insects. Owners often describe the experience of keeping a hedgehog as having a pet that is part puzzle, part joy, always surprising, always charming. Finally, we have the capybara, the world's largest rodent. Native to South America, capybaras are famous for their calm, gentle nature and their love of water. They can weigh as much as a medium-sized dog, but are incredibly social and often kept in groups. Videos of capybaras lounging in hot springs, swimming in backyard pools, or calmly sitting with other animals have made them internet celebrities. Owning a capybara requires more space and commitment than the smaller animals on this list, but for those with the means, they are affectionate, relaxed companions that get along with people and pets alike. What makes them so charming is their patience. They're often seen allowing birds to perch on them, monkeys to climb over them, or humans to cuddle with them in hot springs. Capybaras live best when they have access to water to swim in and room to graze, since their natural diet is mostly grasses. While they demand more resources than other pets, their sweet temperament and unique presence make them unforgettable companions for dedicated owners. Some people describe them as giant guinea pigs with zen-like calmness, and their ability to coexist peacefully with nearly any animal makes them truly one of a kind. What makes these 5 exotic animals so special isn't just their unusual looks, but the joy they bring to people who welcome them into their lives. From the playful fennec fox to the cuddly sugar glider, from the smiling axolotl to the curious hedgehog, and the gentle giant capybara, each of these animals shows that exotic doesn't always mean untouchable. With the right care, they can become part of the family, offering companionship as unique as their appearances. They remind us that the animal kingdom is far broader than cats and dogs, and that with responsibility and respect, humans can share their lives with some of the most extraordinary creatures on Earth. These animals also remind us of the diversity of survival strategies nature has produced, whether it's the nocturnal activity of fennecs and hedgehogs, the gliding of sugar gliders, the regenerative powers of axolotls, or the aquatic calm of capybaras. So the next time you think of exotic animals, remember that some of the most fascinating creatures in the world don't just belong in the wild or on a screen. They can be part of our lives, teaching us about diversity in the animal kingdom and showing us that sometimes the most extraordinary companions are the ones we least expect. By opening our homes to them, we gain not only adorable pets, but also daily reminders of the wonder and resilience found across nature. Exotic pets, when cared for responsibly, bridge the gap between wild and domestic, reminding us of the beauty and mystery that exists in every corner of the natural world.